Everyone keeps asking the wrong question. Can I get approved for this house? Instead of asking, will this house quietly ruin my finances? Because in 2026, getting approved is easy. Affording it is the hard part. Let's talk about the $500,000 home, the price that has quietly become normal across America. Not luxury, not dream house, just average. And yet, for most people, buying one is a financial trap.
When you see $500,000 everywhere, it starts to feel reasonable. Your brain adjusts. This is called price normalization. The same way a $7 coffee somehow feels normal now. But normal doesn't mean affordable. It just means common. In many cities, $500,000 now buys a small house, an older kitchen, a commute. Nothing special, but the payment behind it is anything but normal.
Let's walk through what actually happens. You don't put 20% down. Almost nobody does. You put down 10%. Now you owe about $450,000. With today's interest rates, that's roughly $2,800 a month for the mortgage. Then reality shows up. Taxes, insurance, maintenance, PMI. Suddenly, your housing cost isn't $2,800. It's closer to $4,200 to $4,500 every month. That's over $50,000 a year just to live in a normal house. To afford that comfortably, you'd need around $150,000 to $180,000 a year. Yet the average household earns about $84,000, which means the average home is priced for the top 15% of earners. That's the disconnect no one talks about.
Here's where things get dangerous. People don't just buy the house, they keep the same lifestyle. Cars, kids, travel, bills. But now half their income is gone before the month even starts. So life turns into credit cards for repairs, delaying medical care, no savings, no investing. You own a house, but you're broke and stressed and one emergency away from panic.
This is why homeowners today don't feel rich. They feel trapped. They can't change jobs. They can't move easily. They can't handle income drops. The house controls every decision. What was supposed to bring stability actually removes freedom.
For decades, we were told renting is wasting money. Buying always builds wealth. Homes always go up. But that advice came from a time when homes cost 2 to 3x income, not 6 to 7x, when interest rates were lower, when wages matched prices. That world doesn't exist anymore. Using old advice in a new economy is how people go broke slowly.
Wealth isn't built by stretching to the limit. It's built by low stress, high savings, consistent investing, flexibility. Sometimes renting and investing wins. Sometimes waiting wins. Sometimes moving to cheaper markets wins. But stretching for an overpriced house almost never wins long term.
If your income isn't comfortably above 6 figures, a $500,000 home is probably too expensive. Not emotionally, mathematically. The bank approving you doesn't change that. It just means they're willing to collect interest. Buying a house shouldn't feel like financial survival. If it does, it's too expensive. The goal isn't home ownership. The goal is freedom, peace, stability. A house that forces constant stress isn't an asset. It's a liability with a nice paint job.